Well, you're not alone, and we're all faced with similar challenges. In today's world, conventional marketing is not enough. We are all challenged with driving more high-quality leads into our portfolio, decreasing resident acquisition costs, and creating rich content to drive consumer engagement. In today's world, conventional marketing is just not enough. That's why we turn to Roobrik. At Belmont, we plan and execute a diverse mix of paid media, which you see on the screen right now. Everybody uses these methods, and we found they're just not enough. Multiple marketing methods were not getting us the result we wanted to touch the family sooner. You need to look at this the same way you would manage your portfolio. You need to manage your marketing investment. Annual marketing plans drive strategy. You need to evaluate your return on investment. Is it really working? You need to adjust accordingly based on trends. These could be performance trends, performance metrics. Take a look at the yellow here on my slide. This is the shift in our media investment from 2013 to present. We have gone from 23% to almost 50% spend in the digital area. Our website is our front door, and it's our best sales platform. This is your opportunity to create content marketing that's rich. It can tell your story, share your values, engage the customer, and then look at the behavioral data that fuels some of those refinements that you find on your website. We all know that selling senior living is a unique challenge. Why? 2 customers to make the move. The resident and also the family member. And guess what? They don't always agree. And the resident, still our #1 competitor, home. There was a research study that was done that looked at what matters most in assisted living communities to the resident and what matters most to the families. And guess what? They both wanted the same thing, but had very different priorities. The resident wanted choice and preference. The families wanted staff competency. Let's look at the senior living journey. Out of mind, this is when mom's living at home and the adult child is not even thinking about senior living. Then an episodic event happens. Mom falls. All of a sudden now it's top of mind. And guess what? Now they start to search for senior living to find that peace of mind. Roobrik is a customer survey tool that is built onto our website, and you see the picture here at the bottom. The survey link is on our homepage. Is it time to get help? The link is branded to match our company graphics. The survey is free, private, and very confidential. We have a responsibility to help prospects move down the sales funnel. In the beginning, the customer stage, they're just starting to research the industry, and we're sending them rich content about education. We have strategically placed the Roobrik survey at the top of the sales funnel to help move that customer down from the planning action phase. There are 20 questions part of the Roobrik process. The questions are very thoughtful. Is this the right time for senior living? They're very engaging. They're thorough, friendly. And each one comes with a tip that is so reassuring to family members that you will find next to every question. Let's look at some of the results. This is the care needs score. So on here, mom scored 52 out of 100. It'll give you an overview of the needs, and then it'll also give you the recommendations for the best setting where those needs can be met. This gives the family the opportunity to start having the discussion. There's also a senior living fit report that is very personalized and customized. It gives you the care needs score again. It talks about the best options, and it helps to frame their situations in their own words. Where mom is living, is she able to drive still? So again, in the first person and very, very thorough. We added Roobrik to our sales and marketing program. And again, the reason we talk about this survey having legs, it gives you an opportunity to take that survey, share it with other family members that may not be on the same page. They could also bring the survey in to start the conversation with a Belmont associate. So many of the tours that come in actually have the Roobrik survey in hand. We all know that an educated lead is a more qualified lead and more likely to take action. More than 40% of survey users decide they're ready to move forward with us and share the Roobrik report again during that tour process. It's almost like a virtual sales associate that we have working behind the scenes. So the question is, we've all been part of lengthy pilot projects. How easy was it to get started? The technology had a very easy fit, quick installation, simple pricing, and the test pilot showed immediate results. And guess what? I'm still friends with IT too. Let's look at the marketing impact that we experienced. 73 new leads in the first month and similar monthly performance since inception. We had almost 10 minutes of engagement on our website, 65 more leads each month, and 23 plus new data points. Better quality leads, higher conversion. Now, what about the sales impact? We now regularly see more leads, more tours, and more move-ins at a cost well below our spend rate for third-party referrals. 24% lift in leads, 197 tours from Roobrik, 41 move-ins at a cost less than $2,700 per move-in. What about the return on investment that we talked about earlier? We looked at those 41 move-ins times average length of stay, times their average monthly rate, and we had a lifetime value of over $7 million just from the Roobrik move-ins. So let's talk about, you're probably sitting there wondering, like, why does this tool work? It seems pretty simple. Well, one, it's objective, it listens without selling, and it builds confidence and trust. It takes that little voice that the adult child is having, knowing that mom's not safe at home, I need to do something. And once they take the tool, it prompts them to take action. So let's look at also feedback that we received. So this is feedback from Nancy. She was taking care of her husband with Parkinson's for over 24 years. She said that the Roobrik Care Fit survey was the kicker she needed to think that maybe she was trying just too hard to keep her husband at home. She also found that any company that cared enough to develop something this sophisticated and this caring is the kind of place where she would love for her husband to live. So together, Belmont Village and Roobrik are making a difference.